Hey guys, it's nice to be back. It's the Green Earth Gardener here. It's been about 2 weeks since you saw those tiny little seedlings that I had growing under my lights. As you can see, I've expanded my lights. I've got a nice 4 foot by 8 tube, 4 foot by 4 tube T5 fluorescent lighting system now. And it's a good thing because I pretty much filled it up. But anyways, these are the Early Girl and the Brandywine that I showed you before. And these over here, which were about a week later planted, these are the Cherokee Purple, the Black Crim, and I think I got another Early Girl and something else back there. Oh, my one indigo rose that I have chopped back. I had a little setback with these. I let them get way too dry and they started to get a little purple, but I've chopped a lot of that back and I've got them up potted and they're starting to come along nicely. Now over here I have some new seedlings that I started, I don't know, a week and a half ago. That are coming up nice, and these are the rest of my Black Crim and my Cherokee Purple that I got confused and I don't know what they are. So I have 7 plants that are 3 of them are Cherokee Purple and 4 of them are Black Crim, but we'll grow them up, and I think my father-in-law might take them in his garden and we'll plant them all and see what comes up where. Pretty similar sized plant, similar colored tomatoes, so we might have to do a taste test to find out what's what. But anyways, not the end of the world. And I do have a couple over here that I do know what they are. These 2 on the left are Cherokee Purple and the 2 on the right are Black Crim. And as backup, I have in the back, way back there in those seedlings, I have 4 Cherokee Purple and 3 Black Crim, along with 4 more indigo rose. All these plants that I've up potted, they are all with Trifecta Plus and potting soil that I have added perlite to make it a little fluffier. And when these guys were just transplanted a couple days ago, 3 days ago, and they're already starting to shoot up and out. And these guys over here, they really took off once they got up potted. But the good thing is that they're nice and stocky with big stems. They're not stretching. They're all healthy. I've pruned back a couple leaves here or there because I did have a blight problem last year. So anything I see that reminds me of that, I just prune off. And hasn't seemed to hurt them. Some people actually say that pruning them back will thicken the stems and therefore we will end up with a healthier plant. I could probably even prune it back more than I have. Might have to eventually because of space requirements, but for now we're just letting them grow and spacing them out fairly well. And everybody is looking great. I'm still looking at the end of the month before I can plant. Probably could do sooner, but luckily we didn't get out in the garden yet because we had a huge windstorm and had half my roof blown off, so some of that time for planting will be taken in roof repair. But that's okay. Supposed to be nice. 14-day shows most nights over 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And these here were planted at the same time as these over here. But as you can see, these are looking kind of bushier and heavier. They're not that tall, they don't look that tall, but I have planted them down past their original leaves, so they have a really good root system, and they are growing nicely. These here have been pruned way back because these also got hit with the drought, and I have to get them up potted this weekend. So I'm going to move some stuff around. Got to keep these seedlings going. They've just got their first feeding of fish emulsion and seaweed liquid fertilizer, organic. And these here are due to be up potted, and they're starting to kind of show the signs a little bit, but that's okay. We'll try to get a closer look here. As you can see, I've chopped these way back. I'll pull one out for you. As you can see, this baby has been pruned back to bare bones. Had a lot of leaves that were curled and purple, and it just did not take well. Even though I had been fertilizing them, I fertilized them for the first time, and then I let them get too dry, and I think they just couldn't get up the nutrients. They're only in peat pots or peat pellets still, so yeah, they tend to get really dry if you leave them for too long, whereas these ones here will hold a little bit moisture a little bit longer. And these ones here are probably due for a watering. They're pretty light, but I'm going to let them go another day. I don't want to get any fungus or algae growing on my dirt, or fungus gnats, which I have not had any yet, which everybody talks about, the dreaded fungus gnat, but I don't know, maybe if I put up some strips I would catch some, but I have not seen any, so that's a good sign. Anyways, I just wanted to give you I guess this would be the 1 month update from when I first planted these guys, and then these guys here will be trailing in a couple weeks behind. So hopefully in another couple weeks we'll give you another progress report when I'm running out of space and these are all growing like trees. But for now, I guess we're gonna sign. Oh, one more thing before I go. Last video I told you that these guys here, which are right here, were potato leaf Cherokee purple, and they are not. They are actually a regular leaf Cherokee purple. They were too small at the time for me to kind of tell. I guess there is a strain of Cherokee purple that are potato leaf, but this is not one of them. Would have been a lot easier to tell which these were if one was potato leaf and one wasn't, but oh well. I guess we'll see you in a couple weeks, and I hope your garden is growing fantastic. Signing out.